Hi, you know who I am. This is YQ. It's why you here. What you giggling about, Thomas?
That was sick.
All right, Thomas, you're gonna find this hard to believe, but I'm the dumbest person in my family. I see you don't believe that. However, I was very abused by my family because I was a dumb one. But little old DB, Diane, she always said I was smart. But my siblings and my dad, I was dumb and lazy. Anyway, Diane always saw something in me. Muzzle tapers relates to this. Because I was just ahead of my time. They didn't recognize, all right? Because I'm the youngest by 7 years. So I'm a dumb little kid, right? No, I was way ahead, all right? I was collecting this knowledge and experience from these other elders in my family. Brings me to muzzle tapers. All right, so Ethan and I did muzzle tapers 15 years ago. The original honey badger, muzzle taper, because you need a mounting system for a silencer for a gun that's gonna have a dedicated silencer, which was ahead of its time, and the silencer not come loose. So let's not add parts and weight and complexity, all right? Let's not be German, let's be American. Put some tapers on there, give us some alignment, keep that thing tight, not come loose. H&K, they're smart. They've adopted the taper. SIG adopted the taper. But a lot of you guys watching this that make guns or silencers are not adopting the taper. All right, you don't mind copying our mount. You don't mind copying our guns. But you're opposed to the muzzle taper? Shows me, Thomas, I was. It's the reason I skipped a grade. It's not even true, I didn't. But it's simple. This is like the easiest thing we try to explain. I get where some of you haters are against fast twist and you make things up or you assume things or whatever it is. Muzzle taper is like the simplest thing we've done that makes sense. It improves all of your products and you're resistant to it. Industry standard, rule of thumb. That's how we stay stagnant. All right, that's how things continue to suck and not get better. We're all about like typically sucking a little less. And we want to punch above our weight. What are some of the sayings there, Thomas? We want to, I don't know. I don't want to date girls that look like me. I mean, I'm trying to get some of that Victoria's Secret business. No, you guys are probably into just like chicks that are open-minded, maybe used to be dudes. I don't know what the hell y'all are into.
Yeah, probably. What's it to you? What are you, cops?
Yeah, I'm the ugly chick cop. No, what do you say here? I don't know. All right, muzzle taper. This is where we're at. Why muzzle tapers for the Juneteenth time? Jesus Christ. This is simple, all right? I even numbered these mother truckers so y'all can get it. Number one, alignment. You know why? Oh, the M16, Eugene Stoner and John Brown were really smart. They didn't put tape. Yeah, because they put a little flash hider or something on the gun that sticks out a 1/4 inch. Alignment doesn't matter. And any moron can cut a 90-degree shoulder. Number one reason to have muzzle tapers, alignment. Keep stuff straight. Keep it straight. All right, this isn't I feel like everything today is like relates to, what is it, LGB stuff. Like straight. I don't care who you like, just keep your silencer straight. All right, it needs to be straight in relation to the bore of your rifle. All right, keep it straight. All right, that's one thing that doesn't need to be not straight. What do you say if not straight? No matter who you are, what you're into, you want a tapered muzzle and keep that stuff straight. Number two, stays tight. All right, none of us want it loose. Nobody wants it loose. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you are, what you're into. Nobody wants it loose. You don't want it coming loose. All right, when it's loose, it's all over the place. You just want it straight. You want it tight, straight. Just get in there. All right, you don't want it loose. Loose is stupid. You're gonna get baffle contact. You're gonna get end cap contact. You're gonna lose accuracy. All right, you point an impact ship out the window. You don't want it. Stays tight, stays straight, even in full auto. Like I was saying, first time we did muzzle taper was on the original Honey Badger prototype. Tapered the muzzle because we wanted the most compact, lightest weight gun. It's never gonna be shot without a silencer. Tapered the muzzle, threads, torque it on there. It's on there forever. Even in the vibration of full auto. Because everybody likes that vibration. You get it going, right? I mean, you just get it going. You like full auto. Don't want your silencer to come loose. You want it, you want the vibration because you like full auto, but you still want it to stay tight. Tapered muzzle. All you young Thundercats just getting into this. This is your muzzle of your gun, right? These are threads. That is a muzzle taper. It tapers. It's a little skirt after the threads. Let's say you buy the wrong silencer muzzle device and it's not tapered. We have a little adapter goes on there. You can thread it on. Still works. Reverse compatible. Tapered muzzle. Thumbs up. 90-degree shoulder. Just a flat shoulder. So you can thread your silencer on. This stops it from threading on, but the torque required on a 90-degree shoulder to stay tight is unbelievable. So generally you use Loctite or shims or some other apparatus to keep it tight, and you're still not getting alignment. this is stupid. And if you're a gun company or barrel company and you do this, or you're a silencer company or a muzzle device company and you do this, do better. Taper it. We've done all the work for you. Tapers, 20% more force to remove it than to install it. So what's that mean? You thread it on hand tight, give it a little crank. You gotta use a wrench to get it off. That's wonderful. You don't have to use glues, you don't have to use shims, any lock washers, any of that bullshit that can cause misalignment. The taper keeps it aligned, the torque keeps it tight. It will never come loose. You have to use a wrench to break it loose. So if you're kind of a weak guy, you're not all buff like me, it's a cool trick, right? You thread it on to your buff friend, the guy looks like me. Torque it on there, like, but you can't unscrew this. He's like, he can't. Give him a wrench, embarrass him. Stays tight, stays straight. No shims, no glue, no timing, no hassles. How great is that? As someone who builds a lot of guns, the #1 pain in the ass is when you have a timed muzzle brake and you have to stack shims of different thicknesses to get it aligned. It can align the timing, but using 90-degree shoulder, then your alignment is off to some degree. Maybe it doesn't matter if it's just for the muzzle brake or flash hider, but you add a silencer that's 8 inches long to it, you're gonna get some end cap contact. I mean, I'm not saying Surefire or Dead Air or anybody, but look around. Another illustration, tapered muzzle, 90-degree shoulder. Taper, it's like a funnel. Everything goes to the center. You stay aligned and you stay tight. 90 degree, all it does is stop the silencer from threading on. There's concentricity tolerance in threads, so your silencer isn't always in this direction aligned the same every time if you take it on and off with a 90-degree shoulder. So you have to have a bigger hole through your silencer to guarantee you're never gonna get contact. Yeah, and that's cool. Like you've got a Palmetto State gun with a 90-degree shoulder and you use your silencers, no contact. Cool, that's one example. What I'm trying to say is make a whole bunch of them. Put the silencer on and off. Use the silencer on a different barrel. Let's see if you don't get end cap contact. Like when you're zeroing your gun, do you shoot one shot at 100 yards? No, you should shoot 20. Companies that shoot 3, they don't know what they're doing. 5 is a minimum, 10 is okay, 20 is the number. Do tapers, do everything to eliminate every variable. When you add glues and shims, it creates tolerance stacking and variables. It's not the thing to do. Trust us, we're smart. Even the dumbest one of us, probably smarter than, well, a lot of you. Like I said, tapers are reverse compatible. So if you have a 90-degree shoulder and you want one of our silencers, we have a shoulder adapter that goes from a taper to 90 degrees. Put it on, put your silencer on. It's not the best solution, but it's better than what you're doing now. So in conclusion, muzzle tapers are the future. They're the only way. All the smart people are doing it. And if you're relying on glues, well, you need to get a clues, and that's why.